Good morning, my students. Today, Sunday, April 5, 2020, back again in a very new lesson with Mr. Hazem. First of all, I hope that all of you are doing well, and today's lesson especially is focused on Unit 13. As you see, our title for our unit is, May I Take Your Order? So, from the title, we know that we are speaking about, in this unit, we speak about food and some qualities, okay, that might describe food, the taste of food, okay? Later on, we are going to, we will go over some of these qualities that might describe the taste of food. But first of all, let me describe the division of our whiteboard. As you see, on the left side, here we have some vocabulary that we are going to go over later on. Then, in the middle of my board, I divided into two columns. As you see, the first one is assigned for the title, to agree with positive statement. And the opposite column is assigned for to agree with a negative statement. Then, to the far right side, which is assigned for learning objectives. Okay? So, by the end of my lesson today, we have to know how to agree with a positive and negative statement. Okay. Today's grammatical rule is very essential, by the way. It's very important. You know why? Because we are in a dire need to use it in our daily life. For what? From the meaning, from the title, we can understand that, yes, looking at this word, agree. So how to agree with a statement, a positive statement, a positive sentence, a positive expression, and how you might agree with, on the other hand, a negative statement, okay? To make it easy for you, here I have written the expressions that I will use to express, okay, how to agree with a positive statement. I have to start my expression with so plus helping verb plus subject, okay? So when I say a subject, I say I, he, she, it, we, you, they. Okay? So this is for the subject. When I speak about a helping verb, I speak about either verb to be, am, is, are, was, were, verb to have, has, or had, verb to do, which is do, does, and did in the past. Or they might be some of the modal verbs, can, could, shall, should, may, might, and so on. Okay? So, what is important in my grammatical rule today is three elements. So, helping verb plus subject, as we said before, I, he, we, you, they, and she. Okay? Let's have an example to make it more clear, okay? I like Japanese food. Okay? So my sentence here, or let's say imagine that someone is saying a sentence, or is telling us a sentence, which is, I like Japanese food. It's his point of view, by the way, okay? How can I express, okay? How can I agree with that statement? So I will start with, according to my rule, with so, then do, then I. So to agree with that statement, I will say, so do I. So do I. But why did I write the helping verb do here? Let's see. If we look at the verb, we have to know that, or we will be, okay, certain that here we have a regular verb. It's not a helping one, like, go, come. So here I have a regular verb, which is not added to or which is not followed with any addition, is ing or ed. So once I have a helping verb, once I have a main verb which is not followed with any addition, so my helping verb here is verb to do. Okay, here I have a subject I, so I cannot say so does I. No, it's so do I. Okay? Okay, let's look at the other side. Here we have our expression to express how to agree with a negative statement. So my rule here is saying what? Neither plus helping verb plus subject. Once more again, neither helping verb plus subject. Okay? Let's have an example. I don't. Look at don't. Here I have, yes, a negative verb. Here I have a negative statement. It's don't. Okay? Here I don't have a negative statement. I have an affirmative statement. So I don't like salty food. I don't like salty food. How can I express or how can I agree with that negative statement? First of all, according to my grammatical rule, I have to start with neither. So I would say neither do I. So here I have a negative form with don't. So my helping verb is gonna be do. So neither do I. Again, if my sentence is positive, is affirmative, I will start with so. If it's a negative, I will start with neither. Then, here I have a regular verb, which is not followed with any addition, S-E-D or ing, or anything else. So, do. So, do. Here I have a negative form with don't. So my helping verb is gonna be do, neither do. Here my subject is I, because I talk about myself. I express something that I like or I don't like. So do I. Here, neither do I. Okay? Can I make my expression, okay, another way? Of course we can. So here I can use to. It's a second grammatical rule, okay, or it's a second expression that we might use to express agreeing with someone's statement. So my rule says what? Subject plus helping verb plus to. But don't forget that here we have to precede to with comma. Okay? So again, subject, helping verb, comma, then to end my expression with to. How can I do it? Let's have an example together. I'm crazy about capsa. Again, I'm crazy about capsa. Is it a negative or affirmative statement? It's an affirmative statement, okay? What helping verb should I use here? It's clear, which is am, according to verb to be. Am is are. So I will start according to my expression with so. So am I. Again, I am crazy about capsa. To express my agreeing with that statement, I will say so, yes, according to my subject or according to my expression here. So am I. Okay? Or I am too. And here I apply that rule. I started with a subject, I, then a helping verb am, then I ended my expression with to. So it's gonna be I am too, because here I have a helping verb am. Okay? On the other hand, yes, one more form. Subject plus negative helping verb plus either. Okay? Don't forget or take into your consideration that here I started with neither. If I am going to end my expression, I will end it with either, not neither. So again, a subject, negative helping verb, plus either. Okay? So, according to my sentence here, I don't like salty food. How can I make it? How can I apply that rule? So, I will start with I as a subject. So, I. Then, a negative helping verb. Here, my helping verb is don't. So, it's going to be I don't. Is it I don't neither or either? No. if I use that rule, I don't, then either. I don't either, okay? So, one more sentence. I am not in the mood for pasta. One more expression or one more sentence. I am not in the mood for pasta. So here I have a helping verb which is am, okay? So here I have a negative verb to be, am not. If I start applying the first grammatical rule, I will start with neither. So neither. Then is it don't or am not? I mean, is it don't or am? No, it's am here because here I have verb to be am. So neither am, then I, because I talk about myself, not about anybody else. Okay? Okay, how can I do it another way? It's I am not either. Okay? So again, neither am I or I am not either. Okay? Let's have one more helping verb, but here or but this time it's according to the modal verbs can, could, shall, should, and so on. Here my sentence says what? I can eat spicy food. Okay? I can, not can't. I can eat spicy food. How can I express my agreeing with that expression or statement? Okay, to apply the first grammatical rule, I will say so. Yes, so. Then, what helping verb should I use here? Is it do? Is it does? Is it can? Is it could? No, it's a can because it's clear in my sentence. Here I have a modal verb or a helping verb which is can. So can. If it's will, I would say so will. Okay? So can, then my subject I. So can I. Okay? How can I do it one or another way? I will start with I according to that rule. A subject, so it's I. Plus helping verb, which is can. So I can, then do. And don't forget to add or to proceed to with a comma. Okay, on the other hand, here I have I can't stand sour food. So here I have can, but here I have can't, which is negative modal verb. Okay? So I can't stand sour food. How can I express agreeing with that negative statement? I will start with neither. Here I started with so. So neither, according to that grammatical rule, neither can, instead of can't, it's can. So neither can, then the subject I. Neither can I. Okay? Another way, I can apply that rule. Subject, negative helping verb plus either. So I can't, not can. I can't either. Okay? By the end of that statement, we have come to the end of our two grammatical rules. Okay? So right now, let's have a practice, an exercise based on that rule. As you see on the board, this is page, as you see, page 87, okay, on our students' book. Here my page started with the grammatical rule that we have just explained on the whiteboard. Then it's followed with some vocabulary that we are going to read together. So the first adjective or the first quality that I might describe my taste of food is healthy. Okay? Again, healthy. Healthy. Then salty. Salty. Then spicy. 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 Okay? Then bland. 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 Then greasy. 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 Okay? Then rich. 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 And the last vocabulary that we have, which is delicious, that might equal tasty. Okay? Yes. Below that chart of vocabulary or below these pictures of vocabulary, we have our exercise, which is a very good practice based on those two grammatical rules. Our practice here says what? Write responses to show agreement with these statements. Then compare with a partner. Honestly speaking, we have some expressions from 1 through 10. Okay? So the first expression or the first statement says what? I'm not crazy about French food. Someone is saying that I don't like French food. Okay? I am not crazy about French food. First of all, ask yourself, is it a negative or an affirmative statement? Of course, yes. I'm not. I'm not. It's an affirmative statement. So which rule should I apply here? Is it this one or that one? Since it's a negative statement, I will apply that grammatical rule. And here I have two forms. Either I will, okay, apply that rule, or this one. Okay, so I will apply the first one. So I will start with neither. I will start with neither. Here I am talking about the first sentence. So I will say neither. Then my helping verb is am. So neither am I. Again, neither am I. How can I do it another way? I mean, how can I apply this grammatical rule? Here I will start with a subject. Okay, my subject here is I, because I talk about myself. Okay, so I am, then either. I am either. Okay, so here I have two responses or two forms of response. Either I say, neither am I, or I am either. Okay, because my helping verb here is am. Okay, what about number 2? Number 2 says what? I can eat any kind of food. Again, I can eat any kind of food. Here my helping verb is what? Yes, look at it. Here my helping verb is can. It's a modal verb, so I will use it. Okay, secondly, ask yourself, is it a negative or an affirmative statement? It's an affirmative statement because here I don't have not. So I can eat any kind of food. How can I agree with that positive statement? Yes, positive statement. Again, we have two forms. Either I apply this one or that rule. As for me, I will start with do. I mean so. So I will say so. What's next? Yes, the helping verb, which is can. So I will say so can I, because I talk about myself. So can I. Another way, yes, I will apply that rule. I will start with I can, because here I have can. I can too. Okay? I can too. One more example. Okay? So I think Mexican food is delicious. Again, I think Mexican food is delicious. Again, I think Mexican food is delicious. So, what helping verb should I work on here? Should I work on the helping verb which is belonging to think, or verb to be is? Honestly speaking, it's think, okay? Because this is my main expression, or this is my main verb. So, somebody says what? I think, okay? Mexican food is delicious. Is it a negative or affirmative statement? No, it's an affirmative statement. It's a positive one, because we don't have not, okay? So, this is the side, or this is the rule that I will apply, okay? Okay, so I will start with so. Then, what helping verb should I use here? According to think, it's a verb to do. Do, does, did. Here I have a subject I, so it's gonna be yes, do. So I will say so, do, then I, because I talk about myself, or I express something that I do too. So I will say so do I. Or another way, I can say I, then do, okay? So I will say I do too, okay? Here we have come to the end of the last point in our exercise. I will leave number 4 through 10, okay? Just for your practice, and in case if you have any difficult inquiry or question, you might communicate with me on the website, okay? So to have some more exercise or to have some more practice, here we have the workbook. Okay, here we have the workbook, page 73. Okay, to have some more practice again, get back to the workbook, page 73, the first page of our unit. May I take your order? Just go through each picture, read the expression, and try to agree with, agree with that expression. So we have to bear in our mind two important elements when we apply our rule. First of all, it's so or neither, plus the helping verb, plus the subject. Here we have come to the end of our lesson today. Thank you so much for being with me. If you have, again, any question, do not hesitate to communicate with me on the website. Thanks so much.